Peace, beauties of the world. Let me just brighten up this camera as usual. Per our usual, because the camera is always dim. How y'all be today? I'm just gonna get straight on up into the scope. I like this direction better. I feel like it's better lighting. We are dealing with eclipse energy, which we've been covering in our energetic talks. So for all of you who've been keeping up with everything that I've been saying, you know what it is. And for all of you that are just randomly tuning in and trying to make sense of this world and life, you're probably a little lost right now. But that's all, it's all perception. It's all about what you believe to be your truth. So, today, I'm going to pick up where I wanted to pick up yesterday. Yesterday was Ascension Day. And I'm not a very religious human being. I'm very open-hearted and open-minded. And, I'm very passionate about receiving information and intelligence and learning shit. I'm all about learning shit. And Ascension Day, I learned that Ascension Day is like a celebration. So when Jesus came and, he died on the cross and then he was resurrected around Easter, he roamed around this earth for 40 days and did a whole lot of miraculous stuff. And it's supposed to be documented in the Bible in the book of Acts. Now, I have yet to read the book of Acts. I've been to church and church environments most of my upbringing, but my upbringing was a collision of Jehovah's Witness theologies, I guess I would say, philosophies, and Christian Baptist type philosophies. So I learned at a very young age that God doesn't give a shit about whatever religious crew you done signed up for. Alright? I think of churches kind of like gangs where, if you're thinking, okay, I'm from Chicago. So if you're young and you don't have family and you're thinking about extending your family, then you're going to start thinking about the gang that you want to join. Because gangs represent family, longevity, bonds, togetherness, like not being alone, being supported, and things of that nature. So, the sentiment of being in a gang is not bad. It's the activity that takes place when you're in the gang that fucks shit up. And I do think of religion like a gang. So if you're sitting up and you all right, well, I want to join a crew. You're going to sit up and analyze all the crews that are around you and then figure out what your needs are and figure out which one will meet your needs easier, right? Easiest. And whatever rules that crew has, you're going to have to follow. You're going to have to. And that's where life is. I'm going to skip to talk about that because I'm trying so hard to stay on topic, but the energy of today is fucking with my mind. I just want to hop, skip, jump, be all over the place and honor my Gemini-esque ways. So please bear with me if I'm boomeranging all over the place like you always do. Thank you so much. I appreciate your energy and I appreciate your patience. So yeah, if you're joining a specific denomination, a specific holy house environment where you're signing up for this type of religious shit that gives you these kinds of benefits. You feel me? Like, that's what I feel is happening right now in today's world. I think that there's so much similarity and so much shit, but we are so resistant to acknowledging and honoring it. But anyhow, I feel like the churches, they relate to me in my mind like gangs. I don't mean to offend anyone. These are just my words. So if you want to know what the fuck I mean by it, it's a great idea for you to finish this scope. Because, like, I'm totally over people putting words in my mouth. I think that's really annoying. So let me just say my point. Learning about Ascension Day without having the religious, religious ties, I guess I would say, because I'm not restricted. I'm open. I'm neutral like a motherfucker. I'm just taking it all in. You dig? And I don't know how I feel about Jesus per se. I do feel like Jesus could have possibly been a human being that walked the face of the planet of this earth just as I am. I do kind of compare what we know about Jesus to, like, somebody writing about me thousands of years after I pass away. Shit gonna be done changed. And I think that that's what we're riding on. I think that so many of our holy house leaders, our pastors, our preachers, our nuns, our religious representatives, I think that they've had their own agendas, and it may have started out in a good light. You know, initially the journey started out good and shit got lost. And I think it's our responsibility to decode. And that's what I'm doing. So I've been listening to different videos. Of course, by the time this makes YouTube, you can look in the description and check out the videos that I've been checking out and see how it illuminates your world. See if it awakens you. See if it resonates with you or not. But yesterday was like a really great day of education, introspection. I planned on getting on here and scoping at 8:30 like I usually do. And the children had a field day yesterday at school. So my lovey and I had to go up and support our children and interact with their friends, and we had some beautiful exchanges with other adults, and it was just a really, really awesome, gnarly, like, family fun themed day. Took care of a couple different responsibilities, but ultimately yesterday was just about taking it all in and enjoying the process of taking it all in. Like, not taking it all in and then adding a whole bunch of fucked up shit that you must be mindful of. Things that you have to balance. Things that you have to figure out in life. Like yesterday was a pass, go collect $200 kind of day. So I do hope that you guys felt that energy as well. But that being said, yesterday's show is now today's show. And there are things that are just happening like that in this energetic environment where we feel like Mercury is in retrograde. It recently came out. I think Mercury went out of retrograde on May 18th or 17th, somewhere around there. And now we're like in a trine. We have a lot of other planets that are in retrograde. We have different planets that are in shadows, and you have to really excuse me, pardon me, because I'm learning all this shit right now. Like, I'm talking to you about it, but I'm learning about it at the same time. So I don't have names to tell you as far as what planet's doing what right now. When this is on YouTube, I will link in the description the videos that I have been watching that's been giving me insight. I really adore the Leo King on YouTube. He has really insightful videos that really just decode energy. He does a lot of natal chart readings and just really figuring out how to bring this energy talk into the 3D. How the fuck can we make good use out of it in today's world? Incredible resource. So yeah, just pay attention to that, but don't hold on to any of your plans. Now is an incredible time to just be flexible. Be comfortable with your flexibility, because there are things that are going to be here today and gone tomorrow, and it's super duper imperative that we cement our energetic stance on existence like now, because we're going to be dealing with some problems pretty soon here. We're going to be dealing with some stress or some shit that could cause stress. That's a better way to say it. We're going to be dealing with shit that could cause stress. But we're having conversations right now about the power of meditation, the power of us being in control over our minds. So we don't need to fall victim to anything that's happening in the universe, in the atmosphere. Let it go in and out. Don't hold on to anything. Loose fists. If you're a woman, hold your hand out. Like so. Hold it out. Like so. And this is receivership. Women, we have all been created to receive. So hold your left hand out. When you finish your meditation practices, when you finish doing your spiritual baths, when you finish relating to yourself in whatever kind of way you need to make it happen, you as a woman need to hold out your left hand and tell the universe, I'm ready for my abundance. And really do the work so that you can energetically, psychologically, emotionally, in every realm, really mean what the fuck you're saying. Because you should be in a seat of receivership. We are women. We breathe things. We breathe ideas. We breathe life into ideas. We bring ideas to fruition. That is our power as women. So hold your hand out. Receive from the universe, and don't be impartial to how the universe shares its gifts with you. Because you never know where it's coming from. You're not allowed to be choosy. You're not allowed to be picky. You're allowed to just dive into love and light in every way that you can. So, going on to cover the topics that I had planned for us. So, we're going to talk about Ascension symptoms. Because so many of us are experiencing them and have no fucking idea what's happening. I am really, really tempted to say that I feel that everyone is experiencing these Ascension symptoms, but it's all about perception, right? So if you're experiencing the symptoms of Ascension, but you don't know what the hell Ascension is, it's going to go past your radar. So Ascension is this energetic collision, so to speak, where the mind merges both the left and right brain and veers up beyond through the crown chakra. Okay? Now, in layman's terms, that means that we're taking the 3D and we're merging it with the 5D. We're taking our physical human selves, like our natural human bodies, and we are merging it with our spiritual bodies. And that means that we're bringing dreams to life. We are making love and light energy the most popular thing known to man. And we're creating a bunch of fucking awesomeness, but sometimes the symptoms can get in the way. So let's talk about it. All right? You might see a change in your sleep pattern. For me, I definitely saw a change in my sleep pattern when I initially started my journey. In the beginning, I was hardly sleeping at all. I was sacrificing my sleep. Then getting more towards the end, I would say maybe June of last year, I started to rest, but I was waking up sleepy as fuck. So then I noticed that I would have to take naps throughout the day. And then I noticed that anytime that I had too much put on me energetically, it was too much. It overloaded me and I couldn't do anything. I had to take a nap. So if you're noticing that you're restless, you have hot feet, you're awakening 2 to 3 times a night, relax. When you catch yourself doing it, go into your deep breathing, get present with yourself, and speak logically about your fears. Maybe you had a nightmare and you need to calm yourself down, but whatever is happening. Damn, that dog just bust through the gate. We're next door. Wow. He went back through the gate. I wanted to give you guys a glimpse of that because I think that is the perfect little metaphor for what I'm covering right now. Sometimes in life, we have the most unexpected of situations that occur, and it could inspire our hearts to be inflicted with fear. But we can just stay present, stay connected to your current reality and remain calm, and you can see that your ideas were just really negative ideas. You're good. The dog is not over here. I'm not in danger. I'm okay. But I did see that the dog broke out. It's a good idea for me to continue to observe. It's a good idea for me to continue to observe, but that doesn't mean that I need to run and hide right away. The energy of today is very much like that. You want to observe. You want to, this is the age of Aquarius, so that means that your North Node wants you to be a Leo, be a leader, be the one that introduces other humans to your world, or you could be the Aquarius and run away. It's up to you. I'm not running. I'm staying present. But I am people. What the fuck is going on around me? So, the next one is a tingling, itching, prickling, crawling sensations along the scalp, up and down the spine. You have energy that's pouring in via the crown, and it's described as sprinkles. Definitely experiencing this. Meditation has allowed for me to be grounded while I experience it, so I'm not thinking crazy thoughts as these sensations are pouring through me. Instead, I'm communicating directly with Source, and I'm getting a lot of information. So meditation is everything. Just let everything happen to you, but be present, be grounded, be centered, and don't run away. You could have a sudden wave of emotion. So attention to old details relating to people or their clones that you and the issues that you need to resolve with them. So analyzing emotions too much keeps you where you are. Don't detach and run away. Meditate, breathe deep, take herbs, and write. If all else fails, seek professional advice. Couldn't have said it any better. Have no additional notes for that one. Changes in weight, eating habits, and cravings. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is symptom number 4. Definitely real. Okay, when I first started losing my weight, it was a lot of emotional weight. First time I ever went through it was last year, probably about April. This time, by the time I was in August, I had completely lost all of my emotional weight, and I looked like a bag of bones. My cravings were different. Instead of me craving things from fast food environments, I found myself craving more of the live foods. And just craving healthier things. There are definitely days where I'm feeling too emotional. I'm feeling like spiritually overwhelmed, and I don't eat. I fast. There are days where I'm fasting and I'm not drinking tea. I'm not doing any of the extra stuff. This dog lives in the house with 4 other dogs. Okay? And they're like pits. So please believe I'm keeping my eye on this dog. Now, so if you're experiencing any of those changes as well, it's all good. It's just your chakra system realigning itself. It's your cells that are releasing all the residue, all the poo, all the junk that does not belong to you. So, get used to the new you. All right, food intolerances, allergies you never had before. They're surfacing now. This is symptom number 5. I just had some damn Ritz crackers with some almond butter, and my nose was running clear shit for 36 hours after I fucking ate it. So, those would be the kind of symptoms, because Ritz crackers is like all junk, all bad. And the cashew butter I got from Walmart, so I'm not sure what's going on with it. It's supposed to be organic and, super simple shit, but it doesn't taste like and not almond butter. I said almond butter, but I meant cashew butter. It didn't taste like the cashew butter that I'm used to from Vegas. So, but I had a reaction to it. And now we're going to talk about, those are the 5 Ascension symptoms. If you are experiencing them, just breathe deep. And what we're going to do is, all next week, we're going to do 5 additional symptoms and different ways that you can alleviate it, because it's way more than this little list. Okay? But just be present, breathe your way through, meditate, and enjoy everything you're experiencing. So, herbs for balancing your ascension. We have 3 of them. The first one, for forgiveness, we want to use echinacea. Echinacea purpurea, which assists in releasing the cellular trauma during the transmutative process. That means that whatever is happening to you on a cellular level, echinacea purpurea can definitely be useful for you. For structure, we want to use saw palmetto. Now, new structure for unbiological level, or in an unbiological level, which is crystalline. And a bridge is built, assuring all new crystalline genetic structures become physical. Okay, so some saw palmetto will help bring that crystalline light type force into reality. Look at this. The dogs are just right there. They chilling. They done broke out. Holy shit. So just observe what you can in life, but don't run. They roaming through the neighbor's yard. That's 2 out of the 4. And they going their own separate way. I'm sitting here, I'm looking at them. They saw me and they on to their own shit. Okay? So, whenever you see scary shit in life, or shit that's supposed to scare you in life, breathe your way through it and get the fuck out of the way. Okay? The last herb is a power herb, and that's ginger. All right? Ginger initiates increasing metabolism of the digestion and the cells in this Ascension Act. So ginger triggers the cells to consume more, so one's biology can continuously ascend. Good tonic herb that can be added daily. So we need to be taking in our ginger every day. We need to be taking in our saw palmetto and our echinacea purpurea. And lastly, we're going to talk about the other natural remedies for cleaning that cooter. Because it's time for us to get into the tantric aspect of sex and alchemy. Okay? Now, because the energy is so prevalent and real and like boom in your world, you got to know what to do with it. And sex is fucking amazing, right? We get the green light on our fantasies. Hey. So you already know, like, you going in to go in, right? But you should be doing something with that energy. The energy that you're creating when you lay with your lover. Magnetic. You can create anything with that. So bring your intentions to fruition. Bring whatever you have, whatever ideas you genuinely have, make them come to life. By popping that thing on someone you love. Like, this is not for any hoe. Okay? You can't just use anybody in order for you to make good with alchemy, with your alchemic powers. We all possess the ability to change shit around from its natural form into whatever we desire for it to be. Sex is like the psychological, there's a way bigger dog over there that's like roaming over there where the hole is, and he trying to get through. I'm finna get my ass on up out the way, because I feel like I done seen enough. The dog is just chilling. Golly. Okay, I need to stop paying attention to them. But yeah, you can create all kind of shit through alchemy and sex. But that is never going to happen if your cooter smells like whodunit and why. So, Wednesday, we covered the first half of this list. Today, we're just continuing on. Now, you can use unsweetened yogurt and put down there. I personally would not, because it's artificial. And I think that the body, if it's already agitated, it's just going to continue to be agitated, and you're going to release shit that shows that your body is agitated. But if you are interested and you're into yogurt, by all means. All right, it is it's out there that yogurt can be beneficial. Unsweetened yogurt can be beneficial if you put it inside of a stinky cooter. So you can use a tampon and get it all up in there, and then yeah, that's it. So then you can also use tea tree oil, which is an option that I would definitely pay more attention to. You want to add warm water and rinse the affected areas, but avoid this process if you're pregnant. Avoid tea tree oil if you're pregnant. All right. Apple cider vinegar, or ACV. Now you can use 2 spoons in warm water and wash your vajayjay area 2 times a day. Okay. Or you can consume 1 or 2 spoonfuls of apple cider vinegar, honey, and warm water mixture. Okay. Cold compresses. You can put ice cubes into a clean cloth, cover your vajayjay for a minute, and then relax for a minute, and teeter back and forth with the cold compress, and then, nothing, hold the cold on there for a whole minute. So you got your ice cubes in a clean cloth, and you holding this ice pack on your vajayjay for a full minute. Whole minute later, you can give it a break. Whole minute later, start back and continue going back and forth until the pain releases. Now, we do need to pay attention to our adrenal glands, which of course we'll be getting into, because I can't talk to you guys about energy and not talk to you about biology, which is why all these videos are getting longer and longer. But whatever, we need to know about the science of our health. We need to know how the fuck we can take care of ourselves. All right. Now you can also drink a turmeric and warm milk mixture. You can just put a little bit of turmeric with warm milk and drink it several times a day. Excuse me, your dogs broke out in your neighbor's yard. It's 2 of them in here. How you be? See that? Help is on the way. See, the owner done came out. Now he finna take care of it. And I didn't have to get out my body at all. Now, that is the absolute best way for me to end this scope. So let me just go over these last 2 cures really quickly. We can do a garlic peel, where you're either taking the garlic peel in the pill form, in the powder form, inside of tablets, or you can chew on garlic directly. Okay, it's totally up to you. Or you can just use more garlic as you're cooking. Now, I do want to warn that garlic and turmeric are dangerous to our health, according to the studies of Dr. Sebi. And I am a Dr. Sebi official advocate. So what we're going to do is Monday, we'll go into maybe 3 different foods that you probably didn't know shit about. And then you can follow me on social media so you can see what else I need to share with that. But garlic and turmeric are very dangerous for our health. If you're using them, just be mindful, start your research, and become knowledgeable. Okay? Because ignorance is no excuse. The last method that we have is coconut oil. So you can rub coconut oil immediately onto the vagina without side effects. All right? You can do this 2 to 3 times a day. And if you're not comfortable using your fingers, get a tampon. Put it all up in there and let it do what it do. Now you can, you're going to wash and rinse the area with warm water after you put the oil in that area. And again, you can put coconut oil on your vajayjay 2 to 3 times a day. That's probably one of the safer methods that I would definitely venture towards. So, yeah. So, now I'm going to close today's scope by acknowledging the reality that sometimes we go into life and we got like a whole little to-do list, right? I had a long-ass to-do list for what I was going to cover in this scope, and I did cover it. But in the midst of, I saw that some big-ass dogs had broke out of their yard and into the neighbor's yard, which is right over the gate from where I am. These are some big dogs. I could have been inspired to be intimidated and act out of fear, but I was not. I stayed calm. I was breathing. Now, I did observe every damn thing, and I showed y'all blow for blow what I was observing, but I was calm. We must all do the same. Right now, we're all being threatened with World War III. We're being threatened with losing our freedom. We're being threatened with losing our lives. You don't got to believe the hype. Take it in, observe it. Don't be oblivious to what's going on around you, but you do totally possess the power to change it if you see fit. All right. Now we're going to do our 5-minute meditation. And then we're going to have ourselves an incredible weekend. Thank you so much for joining today's scope. Keep in touch with me on social media. Periscope and Twitter. It is at Twerkout. That's TWERKOUTWORKOUT. For Instagram, it is _ hello, my name is Angela. for my personal page, and it is at Twerk in Tone. That's TWERKNTONE for the health and wellness and twerk site. Hi. For Facebook, you want to go to Hello, My Name is Angela for the fan page, and you want to go to angela.madtalks.583 for health and wellness. Stay tuned for my YouTube channel URL stuff, because it's like way too complicated. I'm trying to get all this stuff together. I have not been able to name my channel and all this other stuff, so things become a bit more technical, I guess I could say, when your resources are not where they should be. So you gotta make things, you gotta share what it is. I'm sharing everything with you as it is. I'm working on everything, but right now I do have some shit out there that I would love for the world to check out. It's all free. Also go to the website angelamadtalks.com. That is ANGELAMATTOX.com. On my Instagram personal page, the at Hello My Name is Angela page, or underscore Hello My Name is Angela page, there is a hyperlink to the GoFundMe page. Check out that page, dig deep in your heart, and release whatever energy you have that you would like to share with me, because we need resources. I have so much going on inside of myself. I'm only one human being. I want to expand and grow and all this other stuff, but resources are required. So if you guys want to see this effort on a worldwide scale, I need your help. Okay? Go to my GoFundMe page and donate from the pits of your heart. And let me just say, from the pits of mine, I am so grateful and so appreciative for all that you do. So I'm trying to play this video. It's not coming up. I'll just take that as a sign. Our thing is up. I'll include in the link of the description.
Welcome to your meditation.
Oh, here we go.
I'm Dr. Robert Eric Dinenberg, and I'll guide you through from start to finish. Mindfulness is present moment attention without judgment. For this meditation, we'll attend to our feet with mindfulness, and then we'll move on to the breath in the abdomen, and then to finish, we'll return to the feet. So let's get started. With mindfulness, start to observe your feet. Answer this question to yourself. What does it feel like to have my feet on the ground in this present moment?
Feels awesome.
Start to observe your feet. Answer this question to yourself. What does it feel like to have my feet on the ground in this present moment? Explore this present moment.
Render, render, render. This is like totally annoying, because this is about the 4th time that this has happened. So, look forward to seeing this video on YouTube and seeing the meditation in the description below. I'm going to be working on remedying this issue ongoing, because I really adore meditating with the world at the end of our scopes. So I'm going to be working to resolve this issue. I want you all to have a beautiful day full of love and light. Don't forget to come out and support me Sunday for the Twerk and Work Hollywood Beach Fitness Intention 6-week intensive class. We getting it in, period. So check out all of my promos on the Twerk and Tone page. That's at TWERKNTONE. And tell all your friends. Support for all of you looking for the spiritual baths. You can send your payment via PayPal at twerkoutworkout@gmail.com. Again, the email is twerkoutworkout@gmail.com. Leave me a note. Hey, this is for my spiritual bath. I will make you a gallon, which is good for at least 7 baths. We'll meet up somewhere. You'll get your product, and you can bring your dreams to life. Now I'm done. Love and light. Peace.